Hey there. What's up? It's Bobi, aka Paginator, and I have got a mail time / unboxings video for you today. This is going to be incorporating packages from Barnes & Noble, Boho Berry, and Once Upon a YA Book Club. Have you ever gotten an email from Barnes & Noble with some sale that they're doing and you get carried away? Yep, happened to me. They had a sale on their Funko Pops, and I thought, gosh, I've been doing really well on my book buying ban lately, so I can afford to buy a bunch of Funko Pops. And I don't know what logic told me that in my head, but here we are. 2 of the boxes arrived today. If some of you may know this, if you order from Barnes & Noble, like a lot of items, a lot of times the orders will get shipped in several different boxes. So I've got 2 boxes here, and I'm assuming I'm going to be getting some more boxes in the next few days from them to fill my entire Funko Pop order. I don't know if I'll film all of the boxes, but we'll see. So I'm not even sure which pops are going to be in these 2 packages because, like I said, I got carried away and ordered quite a few. And I had even more in my cart and deleted some because I was trying to make myself do better. Anyway, we're going to dive into the 2 boxes that did come in the mail today. I went ahead and cut the tape, but I have not looked to see what's in there. So in this first box, oh, there's 1 pop and some air pillows. They put in 2 of these. Why didn't they just put in a smaller box? Whatever, to each its own. Barnes & Noble usually includes coupons to other stores and stuff, and they included a 10% off coupon to Wayfair. I don't need any home decoration or furniture at this point, but if I do, I've got a coupon. Alright, so this is a Lord of the Rings one. This is Galadriel. This is a Barnes & Noble Booksellers exclusive. Alright, let's see what I've got in the second package. This one has 2. Alright, this one is also Lord of the Rings, and let's see if you can actually see this. It is Gollum, and he's like kind of clear, very see-through-ish. And this is also a Barnes & Noble exclusive. I've seen this Gollum at Barnes & Nobles that I've been shopping at several times and wanted to buy him, so when I saw him as part of the sale that they were doing, I think it was like 3 for $25 something, I thought, well, I'm going to get that one. And it looks like the other one is one of the Big Bang Theory. Now, I ordered, I think, 4 Big Bang Theory because I think I did 2 sets of 3 pops. And let's see which one this is. Aha! Dr. Sheldon Cooper. I love the Big Bang Theory. I think the other pops, well, I can tell you exactly what other pops I got. I got Leonard Hofstadter, he's in a robe. I got Amy Farrah Fowler, and she has her tiara on, and the other one I got was Raj Koothrappali in his famous sweater vest. I did not get a Penny, or a Howard, or a Bernadette, or a Stuart. I got those ones because those are the ones I wanted. The Penny one, the Penny figure that they have is in that episode when she got sucked into playing video games, and so she's got a headset on and is holding her little pink laptop, and I just didn't feel like that was a good representation of Penny, because she was a video game addict in 1 episode out of, what, like, how many years of that show? Was it 12 years? I don't remember. Anyway, side little rant about Penny. Alright, now we have the Boho Berry box. I opened another one of these last month, and this is a bullet journaling kind of subscription box. I gifted myself a 3-month subscription, and so the last month's box was themed to July and summer, and there was watermelons and very cute things. And so this is the July box, but we'll probably have items for August to help you like get ready for your August journaling. And here we go. They have a card which is like their spoiler card in a nice vellum envelope. I'm going to set that aside for a moment so I don't spoil myself, and we'll part the tissue paper so you can see. Looks like we've got hot air balloons. So we have a stencil. You could stencil a balloon into your journal. How to draw a hot air balloon. So that's the other item that we saw. Then we've got some stickers. We've got some hot air balloons, and then some things that say August or Take to the Skies, Adventure Awaits. We rise by lifting others. All right. Then we've got a little stick-in, oh, what do they call them, a tip-in. You could add into your journal. It's a schedule for the month of August, so you could put whatever you wanted to. If you wanted to track your exercise or your water or what you're reading or for each of those days, you could do that. And another one we have is a mood tracker. So on the hot air balloon, there are little boxes for each day. So, and you can make a key of what different colors mean or symbols. All right, looks like we have a few markers here, and these are Twin Tone by Tombow. We've got orange, yellow, and red here, perfect colors for this time of year. And we have a Tombow ABT water-based marker that also has two edges, a brush pen and a fine tip, which is blue. I do love a good blue pen. I use blue Sharpies in my reading journal that I got from Alcrate. Like every time I'm tracking something, it's in blue Sharpie pen. It's excellent. We also have some washi tape, which is hot air balloons. Surprise, surprise. And I believe that is all. Let's see. The rest is just the little crinkly thingies that I need to find a new name for. Let me double check and make sure. Yes, that is all. So Boho Berry is a very reasonably priced box. The first one that I got came with a journal, and I'm along with all of the goodie stuff, so I can just add these little tip-in sheets and stickers and things to the journal that I already have from them, which is very nice. I need to get on that because, to be honest, I haven't used it yet, and July's almost over, and I've done so much in July. Alright, moving on to our last and final box. Here we go. Okay, so for our last box, we have Once Upon a YA Book Club box, and the package is kind of bulging up here. I wonder what's inside. If you don't know, this is a book club box where it comes with a book and then items, but you have to open the items as you read the book. You'll get to certain pages and there will be a sticky note that says open your gift, and you'll open the gift that goes with that. So what I did last time, and it worked quite well, was unboxed it here. Then after I read the book, I'll come back and add to the video and show you what all the items are. So we'll just get out my handy dandy letter opener and cut this sucker open. And holy cow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the book. We have Girls of July by Alex Flynn. What else did Alex Flynn write? Let's see. Beastly. Oh, I loved Beastly. That was such a cute book. So she is the author of Beastly, and ooh, I'm all kinds of clumsy today, can you tell? Alright, so while I've got this off, the book Naked is navy blue with shiny silvery letters. And we'll go back to the cover here. This says, 4 girls, 1 unforgettable July. Britta is the bubbly drama queen. She needs to get away, and a peaceful cabin in the woods sounds like the perfect escape. Meredith is the overachiever. She spent her entire life preparing for college, but at what cost? Now she's wondering if that's all there is. Kate is the reluctant socialite. She's searching for a reason to begin again after fleeing her small Georgia town and a shameful family secret. Spider is the quiet intellectual. She's struggling with pain that has isolated her from her peers for much of her life. When these 4 very different young women stay together for a month in the mountains, they discover that sometimes getting away from it all can only bring you back to who you really are. This is a great book for summer because camping and, oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am very here for this book. In fact, Reading Rush started today, and I read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe this morning for one of the challenges, and now I need something new to start. Maybe I'll just dive right into this one because I've been camping a couple times already this summer, and I'm just kind of feeling like that's what I want to experience again right now. let's take a look at what the packaged items are, and then I'll show you after they're opened what they look like. So we have this little foresty box for page 465. This very large thing for page 265. I have, whoa, yikes, this is massive. Don't fall. We have a little tiny thin item for page 422 and another one for 319. My guess is the bulk of the spending money for items goes into this big hunker right here. And so sometimes you'll get little tiny like paper items and stuff, which can be fun too depending on what they are. They also include some book club perks, which is mostly like coupons and discounts for different companies or things like that. And they do have a print that comes as well, and it's usually a quote from the book. But this is not a quote from the book. This is a quote from Lord of the Rings. Not all of those who wander are lost. I love it. I've been wanting a fun print that has this quote on it for a while now. Yay. Yay. Okay. So I will come back after I've read the book and finish up this video. And so I guess for now, I'll see you later. Happy reading. Hey, I'm back. It is less than 24 hours later, and I have finished Girls of July, opened the gifts, and I loved it. I adored this book. It was so much fun. So let's kind of talk through the book, and I'll show you the gifts, and yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so again, the book is Girls of July by Alex Flynn. She wrote Beastly and all of those fairy tale-ish retellings, and yeah. Anyway, so if you remember from just a few minutes ago to you, when I read to you about the characters, we have Britta, Meredith, Kate, and Spider, and they are all staying together at a lake house in the woods, along with Spider's grandma Ruthie, and the three other girls have kind of rented out rooms to stay for the month of July. Meredith and Britta know each other. They go to the same school, and they were kind of friends in elementary school, shared book suggestions and things, but have kind of gone their separate ways. Meredith is very intensely trying to build her resume and college application so that she can get in to Princeton and become a lawyer because her parents were both lawyers, and she's that kid. President of this, and got to do this, and blah, blah, blah. But she's stressing out so much that she's having panic attacks, and so she just finally tells her mom, I'm stressed, I need to go do this. Britta tells her mom she's going to like a camp, like a kids camp, to be like a counselor in training kind of thing, instead of actually going to a lake house for a month in Long Island, New York. So there's a little bit of deception there. But Britta's really fun, and she's I'm struggling over my words here for a minute, but she's kind of a bubbly girl, and she also likes theater and wants to become an actress and that kind of thing. And then Kate is from Georgia. The other two girls were from Florida. And then Kate is from Georgia, and she is the daughter of a politician who has gotten into some trouble, accused of accepting a bribe. And she wants to just escape from life. She knows that things are going to get crappy at home, and so her dad sends her to this lake house to kind of get away from things. And so we have those three girls, and then they meet up with Spider and Grandma Ruthie. Spider, she has something called juvenile arthritis, and she struggles with a lot of pain in her body from time to time. Sometimes it can be better, sometimes it can be worse. And she really is passionate about movies and wants to become a filmmaker. And then Grandma Ruthie, she's a great grandma character. She's fantastic. She was a teenager in the 60s and did acting camps and things, and that's how she came to buy this summer home, because the acting camps that she did, like the summer stock, were in that area. and she had lots of fun experiences there, so she actually bonds with Britta a little bit over the acting thing. And so anyway, we have these 5 ladies, mainly concentrating on the 4 teenage girls, but Grandma Ruthie does play a part in the story. And as these girls are spending time together and getting to know each other, they're building friendships that came kind of unexpectedly. And I think now would be a good time to pause and show you the items that came in with the book, and then I'll come back to more things with the end of the story if you want to know some spoilery bits. Alright, so it took Clear Tale like 260 something to get to the first item. This is the big item that was in this big plastic package. You will not believe this. It's a backpack. It is actually quite a nice backpack. These straps snap on, and so there's a flap, and there's a big backpack pocket that even has like a laptop sleeve inside, and then there's this front pocket here. You've got side pockets where you can stick a water bottle or little handy things, and they've done a really nice leather Once Upon a Book Club patch. This is actually quite a nice backpack. I'm kind of blown away that there's more items than this in the box, because this is really nice. I mean, wow, I'm totally impressed that they did this, and I was thinking, wow, that is really cool. What else could they do that would be so exciting? Well, then we get reading along to page 319. And in the story, we find out that Grandma Ruthie had a first love that she's kind of never gotten over. I mean, she loved her husband, and they raised kids together, and, you know, she doesn't regret that at all, but there was this love from back in her days of the summer theater camps, and the girls discover a letter from her first love in a scrapbook, and so the gift for this was a copy of the letter. Sometimes with these little paper items, it's kind of hard to say, well, gosh, what am I going to do with this? I don't know if this is really something to keep, but I am going to be working on a smash book type scrapbook kind of thing for bookish items that have come in subscription boxes, so this is going to go right in there, and it'll be a good reminder of the story between Grandma Ruthie and this love that she had, so that's kind of fun. Then we continue to read along, and we get really close to the end, about to page 422. And there is a quote from J.R.R. Tolkien that keeps popping up throughout the book, and it was on the print that I showed you earlier, "Not all those who wander are lost." Meredith has a guy that she's been dating in this area, and his truck has a bumper sticker with a moose on it, which is one of my favorite animals, and "Not all those who wander are lost." So this is an actual sticker. I'm not probably going to put it on my car because I just don't like to use bumper stickers, really. Sometimes I put stickers in the windows of my car, but anyway, long story short, I'm going to find something different to use this for, but it's very cool. I like it a lot. It was about 11:30 last night when I got to this part, and I was at that point where I was really tired and a little bit giddy, but I'm still excited about this sticker because it's very fun. And then the last gift was at page 465, and this was very close to the end. I'm going to show you what the gift is, but I'm not going to explain exactly what it means until a few minutes later. Okay, so we have 4 pairs of earrings. We have some gold hoops. We have a pair that's a single star, and then the Big Dipper. We have some red circles, and then we have some triangles with blue stones in them. And these, what I'll tell you for now is these represent the 4 girls. So, those are the gifts. They were way fun. I tried to do a good picture for Instagram and like lay them all out together in a pleasing way, and I finally came up with a picture that I felt good enough about to post, but I don't know if I love it as much as that. But anyway, they were excellent gifts, and I'm very pleased with this box. Yeah. How am I gonna? I'm gonna have to renew because I got a 3-month subscription, and I don't want it to end. And I think this was my 3rd. Yeah, because I got Stepsister, and then we set the fire on high, and now this one. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do some serious thinking about that. But back to the book. If you would like to know some spoilery things about this book, keep watching. If you would not like to, see you later. Alright, so I don't know that I want to tell you every spoilery thing, but I'll explain a few things in more detail. So we'll start with Grandma Ruthie. Her first love was a girl named Janet. And being teenagers in the 1960s, you can imagine that people were not as accepting of a lesbian relationship as they are now. So they were basically not allowed to be together. When Janet's parents found out that their daughter was in love with a girl, they freaked out. They sent her to like a boarding school. They monitored all incoming letters. Like, Ruthie had written to her and written to her and written to her, and she didn't really know because her parents were taking everything. So they were pretty much kept apart, and they both ended up getting married to men and living other lives. And so as part of this story, Britta and Spider start working on a video to hopefully post on YouTube, and they want it to go viral so they can find Janet for Ruthie because they know that she still loves her. And Ruthie has told Spider about this and, you know, said this was the person that I loved. But Ruthie really doesn't want to release the video out worldwide, and so they have to try to find a different way to try to find Janet. And when they find her, it is the cutest thing. And yeah, anyway. Yeah, don't want to go into every detail, but I did tell you this is a spoiler bit, so yes, they did find Janet. So some other things, I told you Meredith was dating a boy. She actually doesn't decide because of, well, how do I phrase this? Because of her relationship with this boy, and his name's Harmon, and learning to experience new things, she kind of lets go of that uptight, I have to be perfect situation, and realizes, I don't really want to be a lawyer. I don't want to go to Princeton. I want to do something for myself. And so she ends up having to kind of call her mom and say, you know what? I don't want to do this. And so he helps her to realize that. And it's not like she's dropping everything because she's in a relationship with the boy. She's just seeing the wider world around her and realizing it's okay to want something for myself. So that's really fun. Britta and Spider go on their own journey to become best friends, and they kind of help each other, and especially Spider learning to accept help from other people, because with her disease she wants to do everything by herself, and she learns that it's okay if people help you. Kate is struggling to find out who she really is, because she's been kind of shoved into that debutante thing back in Georgia, and her mom's freaking out that she's not there to plan all of her debutante events and blah blah blah. But she doesn't really want that, and she doesn't know exactly for sure what she wants. But through the summer, she babysits a little boy named Race Car. She calls him Ray Ray, and gets to know him and realizes, I like helping people, and I want to be around more people. And so she decides that she's going to drop out of the private school that she's been going to and go to a public high school for her last year or two of school. And yeah, so all of these girls have a little self-discovery. They spend some time in the good old wilderness, and it's just a really great, fun summer read. I probably will read this again because I just had so much fun reading it, and even without the gifts I would have had total fun reading it. It's a very lovely, lovely book. Now, one more thing before I wrap things up, I want to tell you about the significance of the earrings. So these girls who didn't really know each other before summer began, they're so close at the end that they want to make sure that they get back to see each other. So Britta has these gold hoop earrings, and these came from Cuba. They were her abuela's, and she gives them to Spider. And Spider says, I can't accept this, and she goes, they're on loan until we see each other again, and I'll make sure that we meet again. And so Spider says, okay, well, I'm going to give you my Big Dipper earrings. And Britta goes, no, I think you should give them to someone else. And so they kind of just do like a round robin swap of earrings. So they each swap out a pair of earrings and then make a plan to get back together and see each other again. And so that was a really fun thing to have at the end of the book, to have a surprise as these cute earrings. I don't know if they're all my style. I tend, when I do earrings, to go for something a little bit more unique looking. So for sure the Big Dipper and the star I will wear. Maybe the triangles with the blue stones in them. The red circles, if it goes with something and I'm feeling like an earring day, yeah. Gold hoops, I'm not sure. If I think about them in terms of they're Britta's grandma's earrings and feeling nostalgic for the book, maybe I'll wear them, but I'm not really a hoop earring person. But, you know, I might be in a mood someday. So, again, really fun gifts. Overall, I was super, super pleased with this book and the box, and yeah. Oh. When I clapped my hands together, the book fell off of the stool that was in front of me. But I caught it. Oh, what a perfect way to end one of my videos by dropping something. So, that's said, I'm going to wish you a wonderful and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.